Hello, everyone in the London Bitcoin Bank project. I'm Kozan Hussein. I just wanted to cover some things about the London Bitcoin Bank project, where we are and where we're going to be headed to. As you know, over the last few months, about 6 months, the London Bitcoin Bank project on LBTC grid hasn't produced as much results as what was needed. It's gone down, down, down. Difficulty has gone up. Um, there's two reasons for this. One, difficulty. Another one is we noticed a lot of people we'd hire in 2013, and what ended up happening is would participate a little bit but not enough to move the project forward. It became very costly administration wise, hiring people and having like a 40% who just sits and does nothing, hasn't done no participation, resulted in about March we stopped hiring new people. We drastically reduced that size. Right now difficulty is too high on Bitcoin and Litecoin for GPU users. Doesn't mean the end of the London Bitcoin Bank project. Actually, there is a few options, such as we could work with a different coin. We could change the system a bit. One option is we're looking at changing the base structure from the 50% model. Maybe we can move to a lower percentage like every other mining pool, 1 or 2%, and maybe the numbers and less need for administration to get those people started may make the project move forward. Bitcoin is going an interesting way. It has had problems, a tainted past in some ways, but what's ending up happening is everyone's getting on board this. We've seen Overstock, Fiverr, all of those places starting to implement Bitcoin. We've seen Reddit, and also there's talks of like Facebook, and I would like to see Facebook having a tipping system there. I think that would be fantastic. Change tip is started to be implemented. You can get it on WordPress blogs, you can get it on YouTube, you can easily tip someone. I think that works on Reddit as well, and a few other places. So the future of Bitcoin is interesting. We're seeing this donations happening, where people's donating to other people, and that brings about this donation society, a concept which we feel is a way forward, especially in the long-term future. Um, mining isn't the best route right now, though it offers some potentials. Right now, we don't see mining as needed. So the London Bitcoin Bank essentially is being paused. 1 gigahash was sent to Benedict, and 1 gigahash was sent to Boris, and 1 gigahash was left with us. So now what we have to do is we just have to ride that and wait for better times where Bitcoin increases. ASIC manufacturers are cutting down what they're producing, and we're seeing Bitcoin's difficulty go down. So we're going to see improvements. However, realistically, we cannot push the London Bitcoin Bank forward at this time. If we do, we will just increase difficulty, which we partly made last year, and that's not a good thing. So our focus as a company will be shifting to bring in more of the user base, bring in more people to use Bitcoin, because that's what's required now. Mining isn't dead. Mining is very thriving. And from that perspective, from the company's view, what we want to focus on is finding a way to make mining work right now. So likely what will happen is we'll make a different pools. The London Bitcoin Bank will just be in hibernation. Like I said, we will be putting, it's about $30, one for all list, one for the financial unplugging, and one for the company. And what we'll do is we'll have 3 separate routes. What I'm thinking of doing is with the all list to find an interesting view. So we'll put about $10 into this Bitcoin address. We want to find a way where we can get those keys, and then we can give those keys to key people in the world to protect humanity's future with unplugging. That would offer an interesting view. It would require several countries, for example, to work together to be able to access the all list and the coins in that all list. Again, that's not a near-term thing. It could be something hundreds of years in the future, but by having that implementation, it will provide a long-term benefit for humanity. Okay, so our focus with the future of Bitcoin and the London Bitcoin Bank is the London Bitcoin Bank essentially will be in hibernation. Whatever we built up, that will just keep on running until better days. Mining pools, we will make new mining pools, but there will not be under the London Bitcoin Bank principle of financial unplugging. Financial unplugging isn't going to happen anytime soon, but everyone's getting on board. You know, companies like Microsoft are starting to accept Bitcoin right now. We've done papers. We didn't get a chance to submit information to the New York bit license. The problems we had, it didn't give us time to do that. I think we had to submit information by the end of October, so we couldn't do that, but we managed to provide information for the United Kingdom's call for extra information about Bitcoin, and hopefully that helps guide Bitcoin in the right direction and not veer off into silly ways. Okay, I wish every one of you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. It's been an interesting year, and I look forward to guiding this project forward, and we see how we can bring about, and as soon as possible, bring about financial unplugging to you and the masses. Create a great day and create a new year. Happy Christmas.